September opens softly for Pisces, like a seaside morning. The world feels calmer, yet inside, there's a sense of standing on the threshold of change. This month invites you on an inner journey to recognize who you truly are and what you want from the future. Pisces is a sign of intuition, of feeling what others miss and sensing what's hidden, and in September this quality is especially vivid. What once felt like a hunch becomes clear. You'll read people without words, grasp motives, and anticipate events. This is a gift, as long as you trust your inner voice. The first half of September favors quiet and inner cleansing. You may crave solitude and reflection. You might feel it's time to complete something, release what's outdated, and make room for the new. It's not a fast process, but it's deeply important. The second half brings more motion. If you start the month as an observer, later comes the impulse to act, express yourself, and try new things. Energy and inspiration rise, along with new ideas, people, and possibilities. September becomes a month of faith, for yourself, your path, and the feeling that things are unfolding as they should. You may often seek reassurance from others, but now life shows you that what you need is already within. It's time to cultivate the art of listening to quiet. When you follow your feelings and inner guidance, the world organizes itself in surprising ways. You'll see meaningful signs in the small things. In September, emotions grow more nuanced and intuition comes to the forefront. Everything tied to feelings, the heart, and your inner world will be felt more intensely than usual. This isn't a test, it's an opportunity. You can understand more about yourself and about those close to you. It's a journey where each step is an insight, each word a hint, and each event a chance to change your life for the better. Love and relationships. Pisces will feel that love becomes a central theme. If you're partnered, now is the time for honesty and openness. Topics you avoided may rise to the surface so they can finally be resolved. Don't fear this. Truth spoken with care cleanses and renews. Your partner may need you more than usual, so attention, warmth, and real listening matter. Sometimes one heartfelt conversation, without blame, with understanding, can strengthen the bond. If you're single, unexpected encounters can arise. These are unlikely to be superficial. Destiny may bring someone with whom you feel immediate closeness. The meeting may seem random, but its impact could be significant. Stay open. Let your heart believe in everyday miracles. Work and career. The professional sphere asks for focus and attention to detail. Early on, progress may feel slow, but the foundation for future achievements is set now. Don't rush, let processes mature. Later in the month, activity increases, new tasks, projects, and opportunities appear. You can shine if you balance intuition with practicality. Pisces often lead with feeling, and that's right. But September reminds you that action and consistency must accompany insight. If you've shelved ideas, this is a good time to return to them. Even a small step becomes the start of a long path. Be willing to try, to be visible. Your efforts will be noticed. Finances, money matters look steady, but they call for mindfulness. You might want to spend a bit more on pleasures. That's fine in moderation. The wisest investment now is in yourself. Learning, health, growth, new skills. These will pay the best dividends. New income streams may surface, some unexpectedly, so be open to proposals. If your intuition says an offer could lead to growth, trust it. Health. Your physical well-being mirrors your emotions. Worry and stress speak through the body, so restore inner balance. The best medicine now is quiet and nature, walks by water, sky gazing, breathwork, meditation. Give sleep special attention, it becomes a powerful source of renewal. If you're tired, go to bed early instead of forcing yourself through tasks. This month, rest is your primary healing tool. Inner state. September becomes a time of clearing. You may notice that what once troubled you no longer holds power. Your soul releases old fears and doubts. It's time to trust life. The key lesson is letting go of what's outdated, of unnecessary fears, of anything that no longer serves you. As you release, new things enter, and your inner world feels lighter. The month unfolds like a book, each page filled with feelings, images, and signs. You'll be especially sensitive to everything around you. The first 10 days serve as a tuning period, where each date acts like a small marker, guiding you to deeper understanding. 30 September opens the month with a sense of a fresh start. Treat it like a clean page on which to write your story. Listen to yourself, define even the smallest goals, and plan with care. Intentions set on this day carry special power. 30 September brings the energy of order. Pisces often live in a rich inner world, but today practical matters need attention. Tidy your home, your desk, or your to-do list. Outer neatness supports inner harmony. 30 September is a day for conversations and meetings. You may hear words you've long awaited or meet someone who changes your plans. Be open, even a casual chat could be pivotal. 30 September nudges you to care for your body. Prioritize rest, movement, and nourishing food. What you give your body returns as strength and vitality. 30 September brims with joy in small things. Notice the simple, a smile, the scent of coffee, light through a window. Gratitude for tiny moments multiplies happiness. 30 September arrives with inspiration, a day of ideas and sudden insights. Old problems reveal solutions, new paths appear. Write down every thought, even the odd ones. They'll be valuable clues later. 30 September emphasizes dialogue. It's a good time to negotiate, discuss plans, and finally broach topics you've postponed. Your words sound gentle yet persuasive, and others are ready to listen. 30 September invites you to slow down. You might feel tired or seek silence. Give yourself a day of peace. Often, answers arise in stillness. 30 September urges action. Take the first step on something you've delayed. Even a small move brings a sense of momentum. 30 September can be emotionally intense. If weariness or the urge to withdraw appears, it's a signal to replenish. Be alone for a while and rest without guilt. Mid-September aligns inner feelings with outer events. What you sensed earlier begins to show itself. These days bring clarity and remind you that life always points the way when you listen within. 30 September opens new perspectives. You notice details you once missed, or you hear words that guide you. Trust your intuition, it's especially strong now. September carries the energy of trusting life. Even if everything isn't clear, allow events to unfold without over-controlling. Sometimes the best action is to move with the current. 30 September is filled with creativity. Make something beautiful, draw, write, cook, or decorate your space. Any creative act today refreshes and inspires. 30 September calls for candor. If there's a conversation you've avoided, now is the moment. Your words land softly, the other person can truly hear you. 30 September brings resolve. Act, take steps you've postponed. What starts now can have strong potential. 30 September radiates warmth. Give special attention to loved ones, show care and tenderness. What you do from love becomes a source of strength. 30 September fuels dreaming. Glimpse the future and sketch your aims. The clearer your vision, the faster it takes form. 30 September supports communication and agreements. Your proposals sound compelling, and others respond. It's favorable for joint ventures and signing commitments. 30 September is filled with signs. The world speaks in symbols. An encounter, a stray phrase, a coincidence. Stay alert. Everything can become guidance. 30 September brings comfort and calm. Spend time at home or in familiar spaces, enjoying simple pleasures. Coziness restores harmony and strength. In the last 10 days, everything you've felt and lived through begins to weave into one picture. These days gather your impressions and choices so you can see what September has taught you. 30 September brings realization. You clearly see what was hidden and understand what you want from the near future. It's a day for mature decisions. 30 September opens new horizons. An unexpected proposal, meeting, or idea may shift your plans. Don't fear the new, it carries growth and development. 30 September helps you take stock. Notice how much you've already done and the results you've achieved. Be grateful for your perseverance. 30 September is rich in connection. Meet, talk, and share thoughts. Through conversation you may receive the hint you need for the future. 30 September restores simplicity, knots untangle. You realize many complications lived only in your mind, while reality is much clearer. 30 September calls for self-care. Listen to your needs. Quiet, rest, tending to your inner world. This is right. Caring for yourself now fuels new beginnings. The closing days aren't just the last dates of the month. They carry depth, wisdom, and calm. It's time to slow down, hear yourself, and honor every step you've taken. 30 September opens new opportunities. An event, idea, dialogue, or even a chance occurrence that shifts your view. Be open and brave. Courage leads you where growth awaits. 30 September hums with gratitude. Look back at the path you've traveled. Remember the joys and the lessons, the light that warmed you, and the challenges that strengthened you. Gratitude becomes the key that opens new doors. 30 September brings clarity. What was foggy clears up. The pieces fit, the picture becomes whole. Trust your thoughts and decisions. They'll be accurate. You understand you're on the right track. 30 September closes the month with a gentle period at the end of your story. Release what's unnecessary, resentments, fear, doubt. Finish what can be finished calmly. Let this day become a quiet celebration of gratitude as you close the month with ease in your heart. Summary. September has been a time of deep inner work. You've learned to be more honest with yourself. Trust your intuition, let go of the old, and welcome the new. You've seen that not everything can be controlled, but everything can be lived through with trust and thankfulness. In love, openness replaced uncertainty. Where there were doubts and unspoken things, heartfelt talks appeared. Where there was solitude, new encounters hinted at fateful bonds. You discovered that the heart opens not when life is perfect, but when you dare to be authentic. In work and career, September became a time of preparation and first steps. You paid attention to details, finished what you started, and glimpsed results where there once was only chaos. Your efforts are valued, and your ideas are ready to take form. Finances reminded you of wisdom. Money is energy. Invest in what sustains and strengthens you. This month taught you to put resources into what yields lasting results. Health, knowledge, growth. Health echoed your inner state. When there's harmony, vitality returns. When there's anxiety, the body tires. You learn to care for yourself and protect your energy. The core lesson of September for Pisces is trust. You realized you don't need every answer in advance. Sometimes it's enough to walk by the heart's compass, to flow, rather than control every detail. September has prepared you by clearing the old to make room for the new, teaching gratitude, trust, and acceptance. This becomes the foundation for the months ahead. You step into the next chapter calmer, wiser, and stronger. Your sensitivity is your strength. Where others skim the surface, you perceive depth. Where others feel lost, you find meaning. Where others fear, you trust. September became a school of trust, gratitude, and clarity. And carrying these lessons forward, you're ready for new achievements.